Hey y'all, Ash here from Anything But Milk Toast. And as you can see, I thought it'd be really cool to start the channel off with me drawing a piece of toast soaked in milk. It sounded wonderful. I love art. I love reading. I love writing. Sort of all that smashed into one. These days, I don't really have a lot of time to do artwork. A lot of my time is taken up with writing and reading. But every once in a while, take the time to just sit down. I don't know, artist therapy, you know? I used to do it a lot more, not so much, but I thought it would be like a cool little quick project to sit down, draw, and then paint. So that's what I'm doing here. We got just a piece of paper from a sketchbook, and I just roughly drew out the toast. And now I got my colors. It's acrylic paint. Acrylic is not my favorite. I don't like acrylic paint, to be honest with you, is it dries too fast. But for a project like this, that's a good thing. You want it to dry fast. Oils, which is my preferred medium, takes forever to dry. If you've ever worked with oils, it could take days, depending on the color. So here we are, we got acrylics, and I am a wet on wet painter, meaning mix them while I'm painting versus like putting down the colors, mixing them, and then painting with all the colors you've mixed. I like to do the whole mixing process, while I'm actually painting, which can be very challenging with acrylics because it dries so fast. So wet on wet painting maybe it's something that's better for oil painting. Yeah, so what is milk toast? Why did I call the channel Anything But Milk Toast? I don't know if you're familiar, but milk toast is sort of a slang or idiomatic phrase which implies something is bland or flavorless or just meh or, so. It's neither hot nor cold, neither here nor there. It's just there. So, yeah, definitely when it comes to reading and stories and even movies, we prefer dark, violent, grimdark, active, intense, high stakes, all that kind of stuff. So, anything but milk toast. So I'm going to just reference the Merriam-Webster. Here it says that Casper Milk Toast was a comic strip character created in 1924 by the cartoonist Harold T. Webster. Beginning a few years after the character's debut, the term milk toast came to describe a timid or meek person. Casper's last name is fitting because milk toast is a weak, bland concoction of buttered toast served in a dish of warm milk. I don't know, it sounds sort of delicious to me. But anyway, here in this channel, we love things that are anything but milk toast. So yeah, that's why I thought it would be really cool to sort of take it and run with it. I love food. I'm a foodie. So why not? Food and books go together. Like mittens and snow. Or, oh my gosh, I'm going to run out of metaphors here, allegories. Anyway, you get the point. Anything but milk toast. It's going to be the mascot for my channel moving forward. And at some point, I actually need to make this dish because I have actually never had milk toast. I'm embarrassed to say. And I need to remedy that as soon as possible. It's a little embarrassing to have a food item that you've never eaten as the focal point of your channel. But hey, I am drawing it. It's almost like eating it. So at some point in time, a future video is me making the physical milk toast and eating it and judging it and seeing if it is just, so. Maybe it's delicious. I don't know. Have you eaten it? Anybody out there? I think it's a British dish, isn't it? Let me know in the comments. Have you had milk toast? Who in the world has had milk toast out there? And is it good? Is it awful? Is it so-so? I have no idea. I've got to find out for myself. I love milk. I love toast. I love butter. All of that together, I'm not quite sure how you can go wrong. It sounds like a delightful breakfast. But then again, what do I know? Anyway, we prefer our books not to be milk toast. We want them to be, I don't know, really spicy, intense, powerful, gut punch in the face, characters that make us cry, something that, if we're going with the food metaphor or allegory, something that is just intense and powerful, maybe Indian food, maybe hot chilies, Mexican food, whatever. I love spicy food. I love it. Anyway, how do we get off on food? Oh, I'm drawing food. That's why. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So we're drawn to close. As you can see, we created some of the background here because it was hard to see the milk toast on a background of white. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a background. So I just threw out some random colors. At this point in time, I'm like starting to get a little creative or playful. I'm like, what? Because I don't know. I'm starting to add weird colors. And my husband was like, why are you putting mold on it? I'm like, honey, it is not mold. It's green, but it's not supposed to be mold. It's supposed to be interesting, a little bit of color to make it more exciting. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe it looks like mold. Whatever. All right. Well, drawing this to a close. I appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of these kind of videos.